Lightworkers and Starseeds. Welcome to Blue Flame Vibration. It's been a hot minute since I've done a reading for you guys. This one's specifically for you. I didn't even pull out a base yet. Figured I would go live. You check down in the description box if you would like to donate to my channel. Please, you can chat amongst yourselves. I will be not watching the chat because of the way I have the camera set up here, guys. Mystical Shaman. First card out. Told you this goes for you guys. Hey, thanks for the 2 thumbs up, but it shows that there's no one on here. Why don't you guys start talking? I appreciate it. Mystical Shaman. First card out. Many of you are healers. Many of you have been practicing shamanic practices. Some of your ancestors are also of shamanic lineage. It's in a right now position. You guys realize this. It's in the right now position for my light workers and starseeds. This is specifically for you guys. The ones on the front lines of this spiritual battle. Most people, I was at the car wash today. Right before I came on here, I had some things I had to do, but I was getting messages the whole entire time. And one of the messages had to do with, you are the revolutionary. It starts with a person. Then I ended up getting visions of like Joan of Arc and how she was mistreated because she heard from God. Burned her at the stake. We had revolutionaries like Susan B. Anthony and people who actually really loved God, who really trusted and relied on the Most High. And we all know, wind. Right now, you guys are getting a new, some of you are air signs, first off. So you've been feeling the energy. Some of you are element benders too. Number 639. That's 11, master number. Some of you are really honing in your skills at this time. Well, many of you had ideas, and I think I had said this on one of my live streams that are coming back around. Something that you always wanted to do, but never felt prepared enough, I guess you could say. But it was always kind of somewhere deep down inside you. And all the other word I was hearing was, the new activist. And not activist as far as like going out and, I'm talking about the activist of love, spreading love, real love. Sometimes it doesn't look like how people think it should look. Sometimes love is cutting somebody off. We are the ones that have to teach people lessons, apparently, around here, light workers and starseeds. You don't mess with God's kids. All right, what's the incoming energy? What's the incoming? Thank you. Luminous warrior. Yeah, I've been telling y'all. We are getting more ancestors and guides. Celestial ones. One of the other things that I was hearing is they tried to do this before. But people just were not accepting due to the traditions of what they were taught. So they couldn't think past the construct of the natural. They got everybody stuck in this vortex of cyclical programming. Wow. The supernatural doesn't have a box. So you're aware. It just is. Some people spend a lot of time working on themselves, many of you, now it's time to display your talents, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be walking through this Scorpio new moon. Here's a child. Knowing who you are, these luminous warriors are coming in to help heal your inner child. You're going to feel them in the wind. They're coming now. What's your obstacle? For the Lightworker, what do they need to be prepared for, aware of? What could possibly hinder their progress? All right. God, let me know. Give me a card. Thank you. Soul retrieval. You know, this has come out a bunch of times. Many of you guys, more soul fragments, healing your inner child. There's more healing that many of us are doing. And I'm going to let you guys know something. It's a 7, 9. There's a 4. Yeah, stability. It's accepting all those broken parts, or that you thought were broken, and accepting the things that had happened in the past and releasing it. Oh, everything's you're complete. Your healing's almost finished. They've been working on you. I think you're going to see a new spring in your step. I really do. You become like a little child again. Just happy when you see your energy return. I really feel that too. Huge energy blast. When everybody else is worn down, tired, struggling, you're going to have an endless amount of energy. These days, if you guys getting your energy siphoned too, I feel like are coming to an end. Those cords have been getting eliminated. If you're still dealing with that, get a hold of me. Probably know what it is. Pieces of your soul, getting them soul fragments back from people who stole from you. Your purpose, your destiny, all of that. All right, what's God going to do? How's God going to show up? What is this going to look like? What does God want you to know? Ghost stance. Number 22. Here's another master number. Yeah. Many of you are going to be this is going to be a rite of passage in and out of realms. Some of you are going in and retrieving your soul fragments, healing this inner, God's lifting the veil. He can trust you now. One more. How else is God gonna show up? You have this good spiritual ancestors on your side. If you're dealing with supernatural things in your house, sometimes your ancestors follow you from place to place. Rattle. Ghost stance. What were these other two that came out? The arrow and the owl. Oh, we're in Scorpio season. Oh. Okay. Collective. The owl sees into the dark better than anybody. Any other nocturnal animal. They see through it. They see through people. Souls. They see the darkness. And they can pinpoint in other people. You guys are being called to go into mission. This is a battle. But many of you are going to be coming out and teaching others how to do this. 2, 7, 3, and 3. There's another 7. So, whatever, we're in Scorpio season. So for this new moon, you guys are going to be able to confidently defeat dark forces effortlessly. Those things that you struggle with, you're not going to struggle with anymore. This is taking action. God's going to finally allow you, put the wind under your butt to take action. You have lots of support. Don't shy away from this. You're not supposed to be in fear. You're supposed, this also is very much so seeing the dark side of yourself too, and letting you know that God still loves you. All right, outcome. It's the outcome for my Lightworkers and Starseeds for this new moon in Scorpio. What do they need to know? It's the outcome. It's the outcome. It's the outcome. The hummingbird. Some of you are going to be traveling. You might be prompted to move. Hummingbirds go long distances. Most people don't track them, but they do. I'm going to read this outcome with this. Do-do-do-do. Luminous warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. This is what's coming in. Integrity. Just a... Let me see if I can find a hummingbird on here. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers on this. See if what else I get. Do-do-do-do. Yo. The last thing they wanted to do was have a huge collective. There it is. Despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North, Central, and South America to feed on the summer nectar. The gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. You guys are going to be protecting your temple, especially. Temptation. I think you guys are going to see it for what it is. And these are ghosts of the past. God's revealing it all to you. You guys are going to be very protective of yourselves, your personal space, and especially your loved ones. Those who are a part of your team. You're going to see the ones who were loyal from and the ones who did the work from the ones who did not. All right, give me one more for the outcome, please. God. Holy mountain. Bottom of the deck, the crow. Wow. Some of you are being called to the mountain to pray again. There's another 7. The hummingbird is an 8. Some of you are called to take a high place. need to stay in your meditation, stay in prayer, continue your healing. But I think many of you are going to be called back out into the public sphere, a whole new person. You're going to be granted favor. You're going to be granted front row seat because you deserve it. It's going to be supernatural. The doors that the divine creator are about to open up for you are unprecedented in the fact that nobody's done things the way you have. The things that you learned and the lessons you've learned are invaluable, and you can help with teaching other people how to heal. Of course, the crow is here at the bottom of the deck. Whoa, with fire. Yeah. The crow also has very keen eyesight. You guys, birds are your thing. Many of us love birds. The owls here, the hummingbird, and the crow. Yeah. Yo, I really feel like this is like climbing the ladder to success. But you're going to do it in a place of integrity. You might have to travel too. Be prepared. God's going to be moving people into the spots that he wants them to be. Because those who have been running the shit, we're I don't give a shit what side of the aisle you're following. This has zero to do with politics. I'm talking about just running the show behind the scenes that we don't even realize. We just look at what's on the TV. No, there's dark forces in these high places. We all know this. And God's going to be asking you to do hard things and have faith. You got a lot of support. Your intuition's on point. Mystical shaman. Let's clarify. The Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Swords. Look. Some of you, this attitude here is what has been stopping us. Is staying in this place where we only look at the past. We only see our failures. The other night I said, we have to look at our failures now as lessons. The Wheel of Fortune's with this. We have to start looking at those things that, didn't work out the last time and not let them define who you are now. Some of you are pregnant with ideas, and it's going to cause this wheel to turn as soon as you step out and make that move. As a mystical shaman here. I did clear these cards and well, thank you. The Empress. Hi. Told you you're creating things, divine feminine. It's very well could be Venus and Sag too, but with the Empress, with the mystical shaman, yeah. Both those cards that came out, be very careful. Pregnancy. Some of you are just abundant in how you create. Things are just showing up for you. You're getting into this flow of the outflow. You can't keep your healing to yourself. That's coming to a whole new level. Your abilities, you're going to be getting new ways of, new models of healing models. Some things might work for you that don't work for others as well. Why is wind here in the right now position? You guys have been getting this, writing it down. You're the Empress. You're abundant. Wind. Why is wind here? One to flip up. 7 of Swords. There's nothing dark forces like more. Than to stop you right now. You got a wind, supporting wind behind your back. And these tricksters, you know, usually the 7 of Swords is a trickster card. Plan, plot, strategize, we bomb first. Yeah. And right now, many of you have saw that this is a very crazy time in history. Some of you made you rather depressed. That's at the bottom of the deck. These tricksters have caused you to go in so much, and they projected their ugliness on you. You know this from the past. Well, looks like they might be trying and come back around. You might have other people that you're going to have to cut off that are just shit people. The Hermit. You already know this. You've been watching. He's shining the light on these people. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. At all. You know the dark has to flee when the light shows up. Luminous warrior. There's enough light on this planet for the celestials to be able to come in now. There's enough people that are seeking. The shift is taking place. Luminous warrior. Revolutionary time. As you were able to go in and understand and heal their inner child. Luminous warrior. Justice. Like I said, some are being knighted and others are being beheaded. That is my... Okay. We're going to hold it up on the scales and who have been naughty and who has been doing the work. As you see, she's like a luminous being as well. Yeah, she is. Like the creator being like, okay. This very well could be... yeah, it's... Hold on a second. And yeah. God says it's time. Release the Kraken. These very well could be your guides getting their orders as well from the Most High. Luminous warrior. Yeah. Who's going to who? They're getting their orders. This is energy coming in. You guys have been fighting off these freaking creatures. Virgo season. Libra season. Yeah. Give me one more. Why is this luminous warrior here of justice? Should I even ask? Look around. 3 of Cups. As it is on earth as it is in heaven, I'm hearing celebrate. Let's holiday. Yeah. People are getting their orders. Like I said, I really felt that angels were being subcontracted more at this time to give you Lightworkers and Starseeds more support. So people who weren't using their angels to the best of their ability, they're getting reassigned. All right. Because they actually can work well with somebody who's pliable, who has a deeper understanding of spiritual things, who's done the inner work. They're going to also, like I said, this soul retrieval is accepting other parts of yourself that have been laying dormant. Very well could be that God DNA too that you're trying to shut down. Yeah, we won't go any more into that, but you already know what I'm talking about. Don't take the juice. If you do, or if you have. Six of Cups with the child. Yeah, this is all soul. This is past life shit. You felt like you've, Lightworkers and Starseeds, how many times have we done this? How many times have we come to this planet and tried to help these people? That's what I'm hearing. Is this generation going to finally get the work done? And stop being like, oh, well, all I care about is something outside of me and what other people think. So God started letting other people fail you. So that you saw, like, why am I attracting these broken people all the time? Well, first off, it was to help them not fall in love. That's one of the things that God had told me. And I'm like, oh. It's like, honestly, Lisa, when these people, what they're liking about you is the God part in you. That's what is attracting them. It's not you. They need healing. And they see it in you. So, remember that. Just remember that. Look, our partners aren't supposed to be our project. Someone's so broken and they're still in this 3D matrix, you can't fix stupid. Your partner's going to match you, emperor style. These people, you can't go and do the work for other people. There's enough who have done this work. I was told the other night, the final number is here. It's the final countdown. Why is the Six of Cups with the child? Yeah, this is child stuff. I don't even think I need to pull another clarifier on this. And then soul retrieval. Yeah, it's from this. Healing your inner child. Not letting people take advantage of you. You see the fuck shit for what it is, and if you don't cut it off, then it's on you. Like I said, you can't change stupid. God will blind their eyes to the truth. The sun. There you go. Here's the illumination you need. Is where your happiness comes in your own inner child healing. Because anything outside of you will no longer be able to rattle you. No news headline, no propaganda, no shit that you see popping off in the world. No, we're here to create our own reality with God. Sure, we're going to see those dark forces, and guess what? You're going to have the power behind the scenes. Yeah, put them in place. You just have to be the willing vessel when you hear God's voice and say, go, go, go. He's going to put you in a place of authority. Back into the public sphere. I'm telling you, soul retrieval. You Lightworkers and Starseed need to be looking outside the spiritual box. Beyond what we've just been doing on YouTube, folks. Soul retrieval. You're going to be asked to go and choose your discernment. Queen of Wands. Soul retrieval. Like I said, some of you have lost your passion. That is an obstacle Bottom of the deck, moon. You didn't even realize it. It was being siphoned. There was a siphoning happening because there were soul fragments out there. Dark forces have been feeding off of you, off of your energy. Look at this. All around her. Feeding energetically in the unseen realm. That's what those thoughts are. Fiery arrows, yeah. When these revelations start coming into you, because they're going to be exposed. They're getting exposed. This is the incoming energy of justice and celebration. You being illuminated to these other layers of healing that are coming in. Soul retrieval has been coming out for a lot of these Lightworker and Starseed readings. We've been getting soul fragments back. We've been getting healed. Just don't jump out ahead. Because dark forces would like nothing more than to get you to jump out ahead and get hurt again. You'll know when. Like I said, how God's going to be helping you. The ghostwriter, you're going to be able to see right through offers and people. Whatever's coming in. You're going to be able to shake, rattle, and roll. Going to put a new pep in your step as well. Whatever you want. Because you know the light and dark side of this now. I feel all you got to do is put the intention out there, and you're going to get a sign over the next few weeks what you need to do. See if I'm lying. Ghostwriter, rattle, the owl, the arrow. 7 of Cups came out. Some of you are like, I've so confused. And that's what dark forces want. All this stuff has been locked up in a vault away from human consciousness. They knew that if you saw the dark for what it was, many people are in disbelief when they see the things that are happening, the real shit that's happening underground and around this world, and they're like, I can't believe that people would do. Why wouldn't evil's in a man's heart? Evil's in a man's heart. Look at that. 5 of Swords. A bunch of cards that came flying out. Chariot. Oh yeah, we're gonna be sifting through this stuff. I didn't like the way they came out, so I'm gonna pull again. Don't get God's going to be allowing multiple offers to come in. You very well could have multiple endless supplies of resources. You should use your discernment. God's testing. This is a test. Do you really accept yourself? Page of Wands. Speaking it out to the divine. And like, look, I really think you're going to be able to manifest things. With pages represent children. Child here. Happy. If you're doing things from a place of peace and love for God, He's going to answer. Look at that. Boom. I really got the whole Elisha Elisha mantle. Yeah. Ace of Cups. You're going to have an endless amount of downloads and energy coming in. God's like, your wish is my command. Like, now that you understand the supernatural, you understand that, you understand the dark and the light. You understand the power of manifestation. You understand when God says go, go. He's going to set you on high. You're moving forward. Hummingbird with the holy mountain. I mean, what did I say? 9 of Cups. You guys have been waiting for this time. It's here. This is the outcome. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, yeah. Something very much so emotionally fulfilling. You might have forgot about. Might still be a little bit hidden from you. But this is something that is justice. This is something that has been pre-planned for this time in history. Those who have put out prayers, they were all caught up in these golden goblets. And satisfaction. You're going to be so satisfied with wherever you end up, because you know that God put you there. And there ain't no dark force that can stop it. None. They are defeated. Queen of Swords. Speak your petitions clearly. Big time. Be very clear and concise. You have to cut people off, do it. There are people from the past that don't deserve your time and attention. Yeah. Coming back, giving you a sob story of how shitty their life is without you. Yeah, play the harp. You got bigger things on the horizon. 9 of Cups. There's something that you wanted to do. 2 of Swords. You didn't know how you were going to get to it. Or something just kept blocking your way. And you're like, might as well just sit here. There's that moon back there. Oh yeah, 10 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, Ancestors. 2 of Pentacles. God's asking you to make a decision. There's a lot of swords here. Right after the other. 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Some of you found out something that was really, really heartbreaking. And you're like, here we go again. Disappointment. But you decided to take a leap of faith, even though it hurt. You could still get cut. Still wasn't getting in that boat, following this light. That is the same light that's on the Hermit. Right over to this mountain. See the mountain back here? Yeah, this mountain here. That's where you're going. Look. See? Mountain? Yeah. Some of you might, like I said, are traveling. Yo, you're getting, like I said, put on the high place. But you have to understand there's a boat out there. And you need to make a move and get in. Get in the water. Stop staying in this state of pain. It's not serving you. The ancestors are calling. They're like, look, we've been in this infinite space going around the mountain, coming in and out of lives, reincarnating constantly. We're here to back you in your endeavor. But you need to stand in your power and cut off all the things that aren't a part of your higher purpose and path. That's 2 queens out here. Some of you need to be understanding that you're actually the empress. So you're all of these wrapped up into one. Your happiness comes when you actually can feel safe and happy as a child again. Some of you have had rough childhoods, but you needed to go through that. I know you don't want to hear it, but when you get what you really have coming, collective, all of that stuff, and I know right now it might sound cliche, but it's all going to be worth it to the plans of what your Creator has for you. The true plans. Oh, look at that at the bottom of the deck. God's standing up on your behalf, and he's like, enough of this evil stuff. Anything you ask for, I'm going to give you plenty of options here. Anything you ask for, yeah. My power will back that up. Because I know that you're asking in a place of surrender. Some of you very well, like I said, could be starting to, when you go out in public, you actually are starting to see people get out the way. Yeah. People watch you. But it's because of all of the ancestors and stuff and the favor that's on your life now. You might not see it yet, but they sure do. That's why they've been stopping you. Because sometimes God has to put his kids through tests so that he knows you're not going to abuse your power. That's just the facts. All right. I want to know why the Empress is here with this mystical shaman in the recent past. Strength. Oh. Some of you back in August got a new method or new mode downloaded, a modality of inner child healing. You're going to be starting to put that out into practice. I think that you're considering releasing it now or in the very near future. If you don't, if God sees you're not going to use it, he very well could give it to somebody else if you're sitting on information. Just so you know, God wants something done, he wants it done. You can't let fear stop you no more. Lightworkers and Starseeds. We don't live in a place. Yeah. Look, you've been planting all of this stuff. Your ancestors have been also planning this stuff. This is 2 7s here again. And 2 9s. Wow. I've been seeing 7s a lot too. These dark forces would like nothing more than to steal your legacy. You keep sitting on it. Like I said, these angels are starting to shift with people who are actually going to take action and do something with the knowledge that they were given. The Empress has been fortified. All right, why is the luminous beings here with Justice and the 3 of Cups? Yeah, they're celebrating. They're happy to come in and help. They're tired of this low vibration shit. What did I tell? Some of these angels are like, oh my gosh, this person, God. Think of it. What am I going to do? Stay here petrified and not be able to work because they're not putting us to use? It's like your angel like laying here bored. All I want to do is start doing something to help this human. Help this Lightworker and Starseed. And all they're worried about is the stupid heartbreak they were in. Well, that's getting cut off. I think you understand. These luminous beings are almost supernaturally going to shift your energy, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These contracts. Look, I said this the other day. Look, these are the angels like lining up. Like, okay, these humans down here, God. Like, look, we've had contracts. You've contracted us out to these humans, and these humans are just not even recognizing that they have power and that they could dispatch us to help in certain situations. They think that they could do it all by themselves. So they went up and got recontracted out by the Most High. There they are. Yep. The Six of Cups here, you also... Your ancestors, their angels, are now yours as well. To help your family legacy. They're like, okay, we could give this to any of the cousins in this person's family, or any of the sisters, or, you know, no. We know the one we want to go hang out with, and they're a Lightworker and a Starseed, and they're all about it. They just want to be happy too, and be able to do God's bidding on this earth. This isn't... bringing heaven and earth. Coming in. They're like, yeah, we got to get the rest of this healing done. But this person decides to... This very well, like I said, with this soul retrieval and stuff. And the passion, that might be one thing, is getting your passion back. Some of you, like, I know. Ascension symptoms are off the chart. I know. However, we got to push through. Soul retrieval, Queen of Wands. Star. I told you. And the Hermit. With the Queen of Wands. And soul retrieval. Told you were getting divine healing. You need to... These angels are getting redistributed. The Hermit was here, and the Hermit is in the right now. This is your blockage. Hermiting yourself. Not sending your angels out on dispatch. Instead, kind of staying in the earthly... I understand we've got to stay grounded. But we have to understand this soul retrieval is very esoteric. It very well could be happening while you sleep too. Some of you are very protective of your energy as well. You're protective of your ancestral heritage. But this healing is essential. That's why the energy coming in is these angels that were bored, that are getting switched to you, Lightworkers and Starseeds. Not saying like Those angels got to go somewhere. If they're not being well used, they don't even, they're being shifted. Yeah, Six of Wands came flying out. You got victory here. If you accept the task. Happiness. Many of you, like I said, you guys are going to get a boost of energy. Yeah, you are. You're going to feel more alive than what you did when you were 7, 8 years old. At the peak part of when you had so much energy. Yeah, get prepared. Happiness and joy, emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be able to see the dark for what it is and be like, yep, see that, angels? Angels, we need you. Yeah, we need you to go here. Connect to the divine. And give us the knowledge, strength, and will to do and complete our purpose and mission. Four of Pentacles. Clarifies this. Ooh, buddy. God's going to be releasing you from feeling restricted. That's how God's going to be helping you. Any restrictions that have been on, like your finances, your abundance, your family wealth, it's getting lifted. From the devil. That's who's been restricting you. Exposed the owls here. Now you know. That's why many of you have been told to be celibate in these times. Any arrow, go. You have all the tools you need to defeat this devil who's been holding back your resources and your intimacy with others and with God. What's the outcome here? Abundance. Possibly moving, taking territory away from the devil. God's going to bind his ass back up, at least away from your life. You're going to have to go mess with somebody else. Two came out. Oh, yeah. I shit you not. Outcome. Five of Pentacles is over. These days of you being left out in the cold, over. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Oh boy. Divine Feminine, you're going to have a masculine coming in. There's, you're going to have a whole new sense of compassion, sensitivity, awareness around your partner. The days of being left out in the cold, or should I say desolate, you're going to have people banging down your door, for Pete's sakes. You cut them off. They feel the energy shift. Some of them might not be able to find you either. You might be on the road again. Yeah. Oh, like I said, this was at the bottom of the deck. Someone mistreated you and they stole your energy And it almost like the gift shifted the favor that God had on your life. Like I said, it was almost like a displaced favor. Oh, that's all getting leveled out. And those people are going to be very punished. All of them. You're not going to be very freaking happy. Because they were a page. They've been watching you. They've been watching you in your sorrow. Then thinking that they were powerful. Yeah. They didn't think that you'd ever be able to move on from them. Well, they are sadly mistaken. God has a whole new person for you. But I think that that's not your primary focus anymore. I really do. I think your primary focus has been learning how to co-create, learning more about yourself, and healing yourself. Learning how to become abundant. Learning ancient secrets. And talking to God. Getting your relationship with God. That's what gave you victory. There's that new person coming in. Yep, you're going to have you're going to have this coming out. Your days of being treated like a misfit are over. As you see, there's a couple in there embracing. Yeah. Someone wanted to keep you desolate and single and begging for breadcrumbs. Not anymore, Lightworkers and Starseeds. Those days of being confused and under that spell are over. You're going to start stepping into your power. You're healing yourself. You already know what you got to do. You do. This is all yours. You're going to get your voice back, your powerful voice back. Some of you very well might be picking up playing a musical instrument as well. Like that's like a form of your, or like you don't even have to take, sort of like me learning tarot, you don't even have to take lessons or anything. It just comes natural. Like everybody's been like, oh, I just want to find what my gifts are, what comes natural. And then when it's something unconventional and you share it with the world, such as like this, people are like, oh my God, that's the devil. No, it's not. This is a way of giving picture messages from the divine creator to his precious creation. He just needed somebody to step out and be the voice piece. And that's why I'm here. Yep, that's exactly why Blue's here. You're abundant when you're obedient. God doesn't ask you to do easy shit. But he blesses you when you listen and you obey. And that's what I see. Tons and tons of blessings coming in for those of you who have done the work. Those of you who have been humbled. And then those of you who got knocked down and got picked back, God picked you right back up again and said, I think not. God had you the whole entire time. Even in those darkest moments, God was there. Yep. Take notice. During your dark nights of the soul and stuff when you thought you were going to die. It was only God that could have got you out of that. You know this. I know this. Well, that's what I have for you Lightworkers and Starseeds. Lightworkers and Starseeds. Be prepared. Yeah. This is it. be prepared to go out and shine love and hope and peace everywhere you go. That makes you different. No masks. That makes you different. Go out and start. Like I said, I feel a very much so a community, doing things. Loving people right where they're at. Not getting attached to any outcomes. Just being a vessel that God can speak through and work through. Give people hope in a really, really dark world. I love you guys. I hope that this helped. I hope that this made sense. I'm going to cut this stream, go grab some lunch, and oh no. I do have Scorpio's cards laid out over there. Maybe I'll start recording. Could come on live. Could do a chit chat and then maybe come on live and I'll pull cards. But these will be separate. Either way, if you'd like to donate to my channel, so everything's down in the description box. If you have any questions, you can email me at beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. Blue Flame loves you. Bye, guys.